Okay, come catch me. Having the power of a tiny little gimbal and being able to hold this one-handed while running around with your kid is priceless for me. I just wouldn't be able to get footage like this without without a device like this. You out of breath? The camera that I'm currently being recorded on is the Canon EOS R7, and this is the last time that I'll be using this camera for YouTube videos. In fact, once this clip is over, this camera is going into this box along with its two lenses. And that's because I now have this, the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, a camera that I did not expect to replace my entire workflow. Both my Canon camera and my Rode wireless microphones have all been replaced by this tiny camera and gimbal and this wireless microphone. And while I initially didn't buy into the hype of the Pocket 3, I now realize how vital it's going to be to my workflow moving forward. And that isn't to say that the Canon EOS R7 is a bad camera, far from it. But right now, with the way that I make YouTube videos, the Osmo Pocket 3 is enough. Now in just a moment, we're going to head out to the park with my kid, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to be able to get footage with the Osmo Pocket 3. But before we do that, I want to show you what's in the Creator Combo, so that you have a better understanding of what you get for your money. So I'm going to use the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 to be able to show you what comes in the Creator Combo inside this box here. Inside is a bag, and within that bag are several accessories. But before we get to that, I am going to show you the hard case. Now the hard case slides onto the Osmo Pocket 3 to give it some protection in case you drop it. It also does have two magnetic spots, one for a wide-angle lens and the other one for a black mist filter, which it does not come with. I'll show you what the wide-angle lens looks like when we clip it on there. Fits on really, really well. The bag is really well constructed, and I use it to be able to store the Osmo Pocket. It does not fit the hard case that well, but you can cram it in if need be. We have a little adapter here that has a tripod thread. This is not a battery adapter, that's coming in just a moment, and it connects via USB-C. The battery grip, which is attached to the Osmo Pocket 3 and I've just disconnected now, is a little bit larger. It has an LED on the front to indicate that it's charging, and a USB-C port at the back, as well as a tripod thread. Now you'll notice that this was attached to the Osmo Pocket 3 just a moment ago, and I detached it, but it still continues to record. That's really handy. You can hop swap these things. We have a USB-C cable, which I've not unwrapped because I have a million USB-C cables. We have a fluffy windshield, which attaches to the mic too. We also have a little tripod, and that tripod opens up to attach to one of these adapters here, like so. It's super easy to put on. You can almost do it one-handed. So that's what you get in the Creator Combo. The Mic 2 itself is worth $169. So what I paid for this Creator Combo was 1,129 Australian dollars. And if you were to buy without the Creator Combo, it's about $850. In the end, it ended up being the most economical choice for me. So if it isn't already apparent, yes, the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 is totally worth the money. It's a great step up if you're moving from a mobile phone, and I do absolutely recommend it over getting something like a DSLR camera. All today's footage will be on the Osmo Pocket 3, except when it's necessary to use the Pixel 8 Pro like I have in front of me. Right now we're recording at 4K 60. It's 35 degrees out and it's quite noisy and certainly very windy. I'm actually recording the audio direct to the Osmo Pocket 3 and at the same time also recording on this little Mic 2 here. Now I have active track turned on, which is why it's following my face so well.
Mommy, where are you? No, I'm not.
Where's Mummy?
I'm at the room.
Where's Mummy? Where's Mummy? Jade, where is she? You think she's over there? Is that possible? Have you been here the entire time?
I see you! Your turn!
It's my turn to hide. The active track feature is an absolute game changer. And the image quality is insane. Like it's just way better than anything I would have ever expected. It's gotten to the point now where I'm not even using my Canon R7 anymore because this is just versatile. It's small. It's all you need, really. I think one of the most important things as well is clear audio. And with the audio that's actually being recorded directly onto the Osmo, as well as the receiver that I have just here, the Mic 2, it's just, yeah, there's nothing quite like it. Don't think they've found me yet.
Find you.
We're the police.
Who are you?
Jade.
And you?
We're the police.
8, 9, 10, 11.
10, 12, 10.
Ready or not? This little swivel feature where I triple tap on the joystick, the 5D joystick, is incredible as well. So with 3 taps, I can turn right around. There she is.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16, 11.
11?
Yes.
That's not a number. If you have a look here, you'll see that it changes from blue to green. That indicates that the noise cancellation features have been turned on the mic, so that hopefully should remove some of the background noise. Right now, I'm running backwards with my kid chasing me, and I think the footage is still quite smooth. This is way harder than it looks. Having the power of a tiny little gimbal and being able to hold this one-handed while running around with your kid is priceless. In this scene, we have 1080p at slow motion with tracking turned on. Tracking isn't available at 4K slow motion. Now, the DJI Mic 2 has some incredible range. I'm quite far away from my wife at the moment, and you should still be able to hear me.
And you should be able to hear me too.
And the reason that you can hear my wife is because it's also recording on the inbuilt mic on the DJI itself. So it's recording me both here, as well as on the DJI Osmo 3. The DJI Osmo Pocket is also good for shooting inconspicuously. I'm actually shooting straight ahead despite the fact that I'm looking down and nobody would know, except for my wife, of course, who's filming me on the Pixel 8 Pro. The fact that I can just casually walk down these aisles and get footage is an introvert's dream. The Mic 2 has 32-bit float, which means that no matter how loud I get or how quiet I am right now, I actually capture all the audio. Right now I'm using the Pixel 8 Pro to be able to document what's going on the Osmo Pocket 3 screen. I have the wireless Mic 2 connected via Bluetooth directly to the Pixel 8 Pro. So it will work both on the Osmo Pocket 3 and on any mobile device to be able to capture audio. Here you're able to save some custom presets so that you're able to go straight to something like 1080p at 60 frames a second. I haven't checked to see how many you can actually save, but it appears to be more than 3. This setting here will determine whether or not you're able to turn the camera on by flipping the screen into the on position. I'll show you how that works now. So if I turn the camera off like so, it will shut down. And you can do that via the power button as well. If I now flick this back on, you'll see that it immediately starts recording. You can, by the way, go to the last settings section of the screen and rotate capture so that you can record directly into video, the last setting that you use, low light, hyperlapse, and so on. Typically, I'll set it to video. Here next we have the brightness of the screen. I'll show you what it looks like close to 0%. And what it looks like when we max it out. We can turn FT selfie on. What that means is that it will automatically start tracking your face the moment that you turn the camera on if it's facing you. What this shows here is you're able to connect 2 DJI Mic 2s without a transmitter. That's really, really handy. I'm thinking about picking up a second one. From here, you can choose whether or not it starts in landscape, portrait, or auto rotation. Auto rotation is usually the best way to go unless you're always shooting landscape. And this is the rotational speed of the gimbal. You've got slow, default, and fast. And finally, the gimbal modes. Follow, which is suitable for most scenarios, including vlogs and selfie videos. Tilt locked, which keeps the horizon level. And FPV, which gives you full motion. If we swipe from the right, we have access to the Pro menu, where we can do things like adjust the exposure, white balance, or turn on glamour effects. I really don't recommend turning that on. It's not a great look. We can also go in and adjust our colors. So we have HDR at 10-bit, as well as D-Log, which is good if you want to color grade. All the footage today has been shot in the normal color profile, and I think that that looks great. None of these settings are accessible using the 5D controller. Everything is done via the touchscreen, and the touchscreen is quite sensitive. So I do find that a little bit frustrating to use from time to time. Now, one thing you'll notice is that I haven't shown you the DJI Mimo app, and that's because I don't use it a whole lot. I have used it to be able to transfer some files, and I have also used it to be able to control the camera remotely, but for the most part, I haven't found a whole lot of use for it. On Android, you are not able to install it via the Google Play Store. The only way to be able to use it is to sideload the application directly from DJI's store. I should mention that the gimbal is a little bit flimsy. Sometimes when I'm shutting this down, the magnets don't take effect and you find that the gimbal will just move around freely like so. So you really do need to be careful there. You can protect the gimbal using this hard case by clicking it on like so. Well, that just about wraps this up. Thank you so much for stopping by, and a big thank you for helping me get to 500 subscribers. I'm finally a YouTube partner, and it means the world to me that you've helped me with this journey. If you are after some more Osmo Pocket 3 content, that will be coming soon, including some night video. And if you'd like to see how else I've been using the Osmo Pocket 3, then please check out my Power World video. The majority of it was shot using this camera. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Is that lame? I'll catch you guys in the next one? Everyone says that. It is lame. I'll catch you guys in the next one.